Shemai GTA fans, today we're going to be reviewing the Vapid Dominator ASP, so we're quickly going to customize this if we surely can. And do like and subscribe if you are into muscle cars, because this is a fine one, mighty fine one indeed. This is one of the fastest muscle cars you can get. And so we're going to do a basic customization, clean customization. So we have a lot of liveries. The flames are pretty good, that's what you get if you win this week's prize ride, the flame effect, but we're going to keep with just the simple stripe and try and win on the old colors and well, whatever else we can do, eh? So what color can we do? What are we aiming for? I'm not sure, to be quite honest. So primary color is going to be a classic. These ones are free at your auto shop, so that's why we're choosing them. Because, well, it's not because we're strapped for cash. Well, that's nice. Red, isn't it? Red is a classic. But it's just because why spend money when there's no need to. Pink, that's quite nice as well. Orange, now there's a colour. Something that goes with white, so a reasonably dark colour maybe. Yeah, these blues are quite nice. Some nice blues there. What's that, ultra blue? Well, I'm not sure about that. Is that the right one? Maybe not. Purple, now that's a nice colour. I like the purple. Not many people drive around in purple ones. But let's be classic, let's do the red. Secondary colour, what does that? Nope. Crew colour? No, classic colours. So we want midnight silver, cast iron silver. What does this colour? Not sure yet. Lava red. Well, let's do some kind of white, shall we? Because that, or maybe an orange. Yeah. Yellow, racing green. Let's. I'm not. Oh, there we go. Ice white. That'll do. I'm not sure what it's colouring in yet. We need to do some of the old. So trim colour. Yeah, this is a good one. What do we want to do? It wants a Torino red, maybe. Or do we want something to offset the red? No, let's go red. Why not? Accent colour. This is not going to be wet red, is it? This is the colour of the readout. All right. Oh yeah, yellow. I always go for yellow, don't I? Don't I? Green, dew yellow. There we go. That'll change things a little bit. Oh, but we got the reds. Torino red. Come on, Torino red. Stop wasting money. Okay. Plates we've got. And mudguards. Oh, we can get some mudguards, don't they? Those look good, don't they? I bet nobody puts mudguards on ever, except for me. Secondary colour, now you've got it. Respray roof. So what have we got on the roof? A secondary roof. Now you're painting over the white stripes, so that's going to ruin it. Carbon roof, maybe. Let's go for the carbon. That's a bit of a different kind of look to it. Skirts. Now we see what it's like there, red. White is good. So a bit more chubby white would be good. I kind of like that, but is it any different to the other one? Performance skirts. It's all about the performance, isn't it? Yeah, those secondary ridged skirts. GT skirts. Oh, classic. Yeah, that's a classic. Spoiler. We've already sorted the spoiler out, but let's look what's on offer. It's got a stock spoiler. Actually, do we want a proper spoiler at all? I mean, that's quite nice, isn't it? Sometimes I think these can look a bit unnatural, maybe. Drag spoiler. They look good, but GT wings. No, let's go for that drag spoiler. I like that. It's all colour coordinated. Sun strips. Not sure about sun strips, so I'm gonna leave them off. Suspension we have lowered to competition suspension, just to give you an idea. That's what we started off with. Transmission, everything's done up to the max. Transmission, etc. We don't want that. Turbo is to the max. Wheels, this is the colour. So let's do, we've already chosen a wheel, so let's have a look at colours. I mean, is it going to just be white, or is that a bit too plain? Okay, what are we on? 4 minutes. Can we do it quickly? Have I ever done anything quickly? Greens give a good contrast to the red. I've tried that blue before, I'm not sure it worked. And the pink is nice. Oh, we've run out of colours, which means it's probably going to be frost white, isn't it? Right, let's have a look at a different wheel. So, muscle wheels, let's look at stock rims. I mean, this is an old school muscle, isn't it? This is probably not the right one. Let's have a look at high-end stock rims. See if we can get anything in there which goes in between the muscle and the performance ones. Maybe the hyper. Cheetah RR, it's a classic. It's got to be done. And tyres, we've got bulletproof tyres, as you can tell, but we want to put some custom tyres on. Tyre smoke is going to be, can you guess? Yeah, red. Windows, we're not going to tint them. What? Where is our, because we want bumpers, don't we? Have we done those? Front bumpers. Okay. Oh, now we're talking. Look at that. What a beast. Oh, don't know. I'm not sure about that one. That is a bit too hardcore for me, perhaps. It implies that I'm good at driving. Let's try this primary aggressive. Rear bumpers, Dominator, Dominatrix. Have we got any splitters or anything? Oh, there's a splitter. Yeah, splitter with body colours. That's not what we want. We like a splitter. Engine block. No, this is, we can get ribbed for your hair pleasure. But I want a white one. And that's the one for me, 50 grand. Wow, I'm never going to see that again. Oh, what? Now you can cover it. Now you can cover it up. Why do I want to do that and then cover it up? Yeah, I'm a lunatic. I'm not doing that. Fittings. Okay. Oh, this is taking a while. Oh, the V8. Oh, no, that is nice, isn't it? That red one. The red chubby one. That's the one. Strip race. We want something more than that basic one. We don't want a child's one. We want something like that. Engine tunes, intercoolers. I don't think we're going to even notice the intercoolers, to be quite honest. I don't like them. I'm not going to put it on. I don't like it. Exhaust. Dual exhaust. Yeah, that's what we want. Some form of dual exhaust. Oh, the square ones look nice. Box exhausts. Fenders. Have we done the fenders? I feel like we've missed something here. We've got to admit the hood needs doing. I mean, that red, I don't want the red, but maybe the carbon. It adds a bit of an accent. Colour, it's not a colour. HUD, that's what we want. The HUD. This is what we're looking for, because we want to adjust the HUD. We want an intake. That's ideal. That's muscle skills. Maybe we'll go carbon. Or maybe carbon scoop. Secondary vented. I mean, these are quite nice. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. I mean, you don't really see it properly with the colour. I'm going to go for it. Why not? Hood catches. I mean, I need to stop my hood from falling out over, so we'll get some red ones. Interior. Oh, we've got dashboard, yeah. I mean, you can just put all the numbers on, can't you? Just go for the best. Why bother with anything less? Gauges. You know, I'm not too excited by the gauges. I'm going to leave them. The doors we need to change to something that will burn less when the car catches fire. Inevitably. Carbon. Seats. These seats are too chubby and 80s. Although it's an 80s style. Carbon's too aggressive, I'm not sure. That'll do, that's somewhere in between. less chubby. That's good. We need a decent steering wheel. 15 grand, that is alright. But if you want the best, then choose the rest. I mean, I go for this one a lot, but why not? Roll cage. I mean, we are going to roll it at some point, aren't we? It's going to happen. Seats, doors, dials, dash. Oh, louvers. Not even looked at the louvers. Do we have a carbon one? Yeah. It's got to be the one, hasn't it? It's got to be. Mirror secondary. That's the one. Mud guards we've done. Okay, long time, long time. That's it complete. Okay, everybody. Let's take her on her first drive, shall we? Or him. What's that guy doing? Go away. Okay, so let's have a think. What about that then? Yeah, it pulls wheelies. I mean, that is why I've got it out this week, just to pull the wheelies. But we're going to take it to the test track and see how it performs. It's pretty good handling wise for a muscle car, as in it does have its limitations, but it's quite nice. It's quite a nice drive, and those louvers, it looks excellent. I'm not sure if I've had added too much white on it now I look at it, but it's good enough, isn't it? Look at that. What a car. It's a great wheelie car, great wheelie car. Welcome to Los Santos Tuners test track. And we are going to see how she performs, or he performs. Taking a hairpin. And it did alright. It's easy to find the corners. Not much understeer. And the double hairpin dealt with nicely. We didn't even get the water then. Straight. It's fast enough. Down the straight there. I think you need to bring the speed off a little bit for the corners. Okay, here's the 3 left-hander. We're coming up to the S, not the split S. So there's the S, 450. This is it. This is the proof is in the pudding. And foot down, and we'll finish 58, 59. That's not a bad time. Alright, so let's sum up this vehicle. First off, I should say it's the best wheelie car in my collection presently. So if you put the handbrake on, acceleration to the max, and then I'm going to release the acceleration as the car gets to the apex. I'm going to take the acceleration off and put it quickly back on again, like this. Oh, like that. Come on. There we go. So what it does, it holds the wheelie for a lot longer. That wasn't the best example, but that is one thing this car offers. Now, performance-wise, if we look at the test track table, then you can see that it's down close near the bottom of the table, really. But it's not that far off, to be quite honest, because performance-wise, it's great at cornering. It's pretty good. It's got good speed, pretty good acceleration. It's not as good as a lot of the other tuners' cars, but I think it can compete. It naturally cannot compete with the likes of the Coleco and the RS for people who know how to drive these cars, for sure. But in many ways I think it handles better, because actually I can't say it handles better than the RS, honestly. The RS, it's more reliable on the corners than the RS. Every now and then the RS Classic kind of flips out, but overall, 59.16 seconds is a pretty good time. And comparing it to 58 and 56 seconds, you can see where I've lost time on this car. But why else would you buy it? So you got the wheelies. You'd also buy it because you like muscle cars, you like the sound of the engine. I mean, listen to the growl of the engine, it sounds great. I mean, that is a brilliant car. I mean, it looks great as well. That's another thing about it. So you want to consider that for whether you want it. Oh, I can do a lowered stance as well. And what other things does it have to offer? Well, it has the history of being a Mustang. If this has been your dream car, the Mustang, then you want to consider this one because it looks great. You can make it look great. It does look like a later Mustang than the GTT, which is a classic late 60s 69 Mustang. But the, the GTT does not handle as well. It doesn't drive as well. So for that reason, you might want to buy this one instead. And you might like the look of this as well. And you might think, well, I'm quite happy with that, with the way it looks. I think it looks great. So why not buy it? And especially if it's on discount. So it's up to you really. It's up to you why you want to buy this car. But overall, I think it's got a lot to offer. It's certainly worth doing the prize ride this week in order to win the car. I'd say to do that at the very minimum and make sure you win it, because for that reason, it's worth it for free for just 6 races. I mean, that's a great car. But performance-wise, it's not at the top of its game compared to the other tuners. So overall, I'm happy I bought this car. Definitely going to keep it in my collection, and I would buy it again, but I would buy it on discount just the way I bought it the first time. So when the discount comes out, then consider this car out if you've not already won it, of course. Overall, thank you very much for watching and have a great day. Like and subscribe.